What's up, YouTube? We're back with the Mini Cooper, and today we're going to be working on these faded gray trims. We're going to be taking them from this to this. Nice. And to do that, we'll be using this Mother's Back to Black Trim Restore. But wait, there's more. Boom. We've got another Mini Cooper. And just like our friend over here, this one has gray faded trims that we'll be taking care of. But on this vehicle, we're going to be using this GTechniq C4 Permanent Trim Restore. Stay tuned. Alright, so with both our trim restores, as you can see here, we have to clean the trims. So I'm going to use my drill brush, very soft, along with my all-purpose cleaner to clean the trims. Now the car is pretty low, so what I'm going to do is jack the car up and put it on 4 jack stands. Hopefully this YouTube magic will work and I can snap my finger and that'll happen. Alright, there we go. And now what I'm going to show you is probably just a time lapse of me going around the car using the drill brush along with the all-purpose cleaner to get all the dirt, leftover waxes, and whatever else is on the trims. And then we'll come back and we'll discuss what happened. Alright, so this is after our all-purpose cleaner and drill brush, and as you can see, about 90 to 95% of all the blemishes and all the waxes and everything that was left on the trims are pretty much gone. I did go back one time and wipe everything down. There were some drips left over in some places. Just wanted to make sure everything was gone before we went on to the next step. But this definitely makes a big difference before we even put the trim restorer on. Like, see, there's a drip there. Still coming down. But even this back panel had a bunch of marks on it. Came out pretty good just for a cleaning. All the way around. All right, now for our next step, we're going to be using our isopropyl alcohol wipe, our Geon Prep. Where is it? Geon Prep isopropyl alcohol wipe to wipe everything down, make sure there's no more all-purpose cleaner left in the trim. I'm going to use that and a microfiber to wipe them down, and we'll be ready for our trim restore. So we're ready to apply our Back to Black Trim Restore. So what we have to do is shake up the bottle, get it all mixed up properly, as the instructions say, and then we're gonna use a microfiber sponge to apply it to all the trims. Let's go. All right, so that's the first layer, and I'm saying the first layer because I think I'm gonna do another layer after we let this sit for a couple of hours, maybe even overnight, and let it come back tomorrow. But it definitely looks 100 times better. In certain lighting, you can see in some places it's still a little faded, but it's definitely a more uniform, wet looking, rich black finish instead of that gray faded tiger stripe, whatever it was before. So I think what I'm gonna do is let this sit for a few hours, if not overnight, and then I'll come back and I'll do another coat. Not thinking, see, here's where I see some inconsistencies. So I think I'm gonna do another layer, especially on that left rear trim. But I'm definitely gonna do another layer of the Back to Black, and we'll come back after that.
1 hour later.
All right, so it's been about an hour and a half, and I came back and did a second coat of the Mother's Back to Black. Everything has been leveled off, and is looking very uniform and even. Product is very, very easy to use, and it's come out great. So we're pretty much done with patient number 1. Just want to show you guys the entire vehicle. Everything is all uniform, rich black. Not too shiny. And I'm hoping it might flatten out just a little bit, but it looks great. All right, so even in this wide angle shot, you can see all the trim is all one uniform color. Beautiful. Oh, wait, sorry, there's a smudge on the screen. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, geez, I missed a spot. That should do it. Whoa, the YouTube magic's still kicking in, huh? All right, so patient number 2. In this one, we'll be using the GTechniq C4 Trim Restore. I'm not gonna bore you with any talking. We're just gonna get straight to cleaning the trims, and then I'll check in with you shortly. unfortunately had to come back to this spot because there was road paint in this area, and I got off as much as I could. So I'm just gonna hit this area one more time with the all-purpose cleaner, and we're all set to start coating. So now we're going to take our C4 and our applicator pad and get started with the application. We're going to shake this bottle for about 30 seconds to a minute, place a few drops on the pad, and then get started applying to this first trim. Let's go. All right, final product, and let me take it down off of the jack stands. All right, perfect. And one more second. And we're outside with both minis. So to summarize, on the silver mini, we use the Mother's Back to Black, and on the black mini, we use GTechniq C4 Trim Restorer. The C4 definitely has a more OEM, duller finish, whereas the Mother's has a glossier finish. Not sure if you can tell. Let me go over to the brighter side. The silver car sat overnight, while the C4 car was just finished this morning. The C4 is a more involved process that takes more thought, but has a potential life of 2 years. While on the other hand, the Mother's is a simple wipe on and wipe off process that has 2 months tops of protection. I'll make a short update video showing how these coatings hold up in about a month or 2. I'm going to end the video here, but please like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what you think. Stay tuned for another video.